Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Athena. Anif is normally with me, but for this video he's not going to be with me because this is my story and I'm going to be telling it by myself. As the title suggests, I'll be talking about how I lost 15 pounds. Yes guys, so it has been almost 2 months, not quite 2 months as yet, and I've successfully lost 15 pounds. I am so happy. I am so proud of myself. Yes guys, I'm really proud of myself. Alright, so when I just started this journey, a lot of persons had negative things to say, and there are some persons who are cheering me on. Thank y'all for that. And there are even some polices at my home and at work who be like, you're not going to eat meat and whatever. Thank you guys for keeping me on track. I am not going to lie, being on a no meat journey, I've had days where I kind of cheated and I had a little meat, but overall I've tried to stay true to the journey, right? So on this video I'm going to be telling you about how I lost the 15 pounds, what were some of the stuff that I did, and also some of the stuff that I had to eat. Not eating meat, I'm not going to pretend as if it's not a struggle to find food every day, all day. It's really a struggle because most of our diet in a Caribbean community is meat based. So even when you go to a restaurant, most of the options that they have is meat based. But as I said in my previous video, which is Fat Girl Chronicles part 1, part of my reason for giving up meat is because I know that if I give up meat because of lack of availability, I would have to cook more for myself. So yeah guys, I had to be cooking up a storm. But luckily for me, I'm the type of person, I love fruits, I love vegetables, and I prefer my vegetables raw. So most of the time I'll eat raw veg and those kind of stuff, and you know, I'll cook up a little fish and shrimp and those things. They're very easy to prepare. Now I'll be showing you some of the things that I had while I was on this journey. Unfortunately, not every day I had the time to take a picture or to take a video, so I don't really have videos and pictures of everything, but I'll show you some of the stuff. Guys, as I said before, it has been a difficult period, and part of the reason why I haven't been putting out a lot of videos is because I'm so busy with work. And with being busy with work and having to cook most days, it's really challenging and it takes a lot. Yeah, but I'm trying. Well, I've lost 15 pounds. I started the journey, I think it was May 1st was the first day I started. And the reason why, no, I've never shared my actual number weight with people, because one thing is that I don't look my weight. A lot of persons, when they hear how much I weigh, they're always shocked. Probably you're not going to, because probably on my videos you probably, but in person people are always surprised when they hear how heavy I am actually. So I'm going to be sharing with you like what really tipped me over the edge. So let me just backtrack a little. Before pregnancy, I was at like 175 to 180. I was always uncomfortable with that weight because it was when I was on the heavier, more uncomfortable side. If I was to get comfortable, I'll go down to like 168, 170, and I would feel a little better. But after pregnancy, I went up to like 220 while I was pregnant. Yes guys, I was 220 pounds at one point in my pregnancy. And then after I had baby, I lost weight, and I went down to like 175 while breastfeeding, or probably 170, but I went down really low while breastfeeding, and it was after breastfeeding now, and the time then I feel good about my body, I'm excited, and yeah, my picture them look nice because I was thin. But then after I start breastfeeding, boy, nobody never warned me. Nobody never warned me. Say after you start breastfeed, you gain the weight so fast. Like, I mean, I instantly just blew up, and I gained like 10 pounds after start breastfeeding, and I went up to like 185. And I was always exercising, trying to eat right, but I wasn't staying on track, and my weight will be up and down. So like today I'll see 183, then I go back up to 185, probably 186, but that would have been the cutoff point. I never expected to go back to my baseline after having baby, and I feel like I still have the same size as before I got pregnant. The only thing is that I have a 20-week uterus, and I think that adds to the amount of weight that I have. So my belly looks big all the time. Yeah, so I feel like that adds to it. So I never expected to go back down to 170, which was my comfortable weight before pregnancy, but 175 after pregnancy, I love it. Like, all my clothes was fitting, like my clothes before pregnancy, all of them were fitting. Some jeans that I couldn't even put on before pregnancy started to fit at this weight. So I was okay, and I was happy with it. But as I said, after breastfeeding, I just blew the fuck up like a balloon, basically. But I got comfortable, I was okay, and then one morning I went on the scale and I realized that I weighed over 190. Guys, that was really like a wake-up call for me, and that was the same exact day that I gave up meat. Like, when I saw that scale put a 1 and a 9, I was like, no. I can't do this anymore. And that's when I decided that I need to do something. I need to make a conscious decision, and I need to really get on with this weight loss thing. So I was 191 at the time. It really like clicked something up here, because I don't like that weight. That was the first I've ever, outside of pregnancy, gone up so high. So that alone just triggered something. Anyways, I've been eating my veggies, I've been eating my fish, I've been eating shrimp. So I gave up meat, but I kept seafood. Basically, I'll eat on a daily basis, like some of my lunch items. Breakfast is not so bad because I'm actually a porridge girl. So on most mornings, I'll drink porridge if I do drink something. The issue is lunch and dinner. And some of the things that I'll have for like lunch and dinner is I'll have fish. I love fish, so that's not a problem. And I'll do my fish different ways. So I might fry the fish and then cook it down a little, and I only fry with olive oil. That's the next thing. I will steam the fish, I'll do sliced fish, I'll do shrimp. Sometimes I'll do a little shrimp pasta, with the tomato sauce, because that's the one that I like more. I prefer that over the one with the cheesy sauce. Yeah, I can't remember what it is now. But yeah, so I'll cook my shrimp pasta some days. I'll do a little broccoli with shrimp. I might do potato salad, because I also was not eating as much rice as before. I kind of cool off the rice, because I'm not personally a lover of rice like that. And I'll move away from that. I would eat my cabbage with carrots, like cooked or raw, any way I get it. I'll eat cabbage on saltfish. On some days we might do callaloo on saltfish, and on some days at work, because I sign up for a no meat diet, they'll give me veggie chunks. It's really not my favorite, but I'll just eat it just to stick to my diet. So yeah, basically those were the things. But it wasn't just the food that I was eating that helped me. It was also the fact that I was eating way less. So my portion, I took time and I dropped my portions to a reasonable amount. So that means that I'm taking in less calories every day. And 15 pounds in 2 months is a long time for some people. But for me, I'm actually very comfortable with that. because you have a lot of lose weight quick methods, but at the end of the day, when you lose the weight quick, you oftentimes gain it back quicker. So I decided that this time around I wanted a healthy method. I wanted something that I could maintain, so not just last for a month and then I go back to my regular routine. I wanted something that I could do on a daily basis, and that is the reason why this is working for me, because what I'm doing is that I'm incorporating more vegetables in my diet and eliminating rice and a lot of red meat, which is not even good for me personally since I have fibroids. So yeah, and I'm cutting down my portions. So now, once upon a time I could eat a whole heap of food one time. Like I'll just sit down and just eat. So like probably don't eat no breakfast, lunchtime come, can't get to eat, so 2 o'clock I just eat this whole heap of food. But I've moved away from that, because even when I don't get to eat on time, my belly still, my stomach guys, still can't hold a bulk of food. So you find that I'm eating less and less each time, and that's where it starts. That's where it starts. Getting healthy habits. I'm eating way more vegetables, and even if I do decide to go back to meat, because I'm in the habit now of cooking for myself, I'll be cooking most of my meats from now on. Even if I do go back to eating my chicken and my mutton, I'll still try to not eat out as much. For one, it saves me a lot of money. When I say a lot of money, I mean a lot of money. And for two, I saw the changes. So yeah, I'm just going to show you a couple of slides of some of the things that I'll eat on a daily basis. Yeah, and just, you know guys, yeah. And another thing that I was doing, so apart from eating right and everything, I was exercising. But I wasn't killing myself. I wasn't doing 7 days a week, because it's physically impossible to exercise 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So I would be exercising like 3 to 4 times for the week, and it worked for me because I would not exercise on days when I'm on call, because I can't, I'm at work, and days when I'm post call. So on average I'll get like 3 to 4 days. So yeah guys, and it's working and I'm excited. Oh my god, yes. So now I'm at 176. Ideally I want to lose 25 pounds, so I have 10 more pounds to go. But even when I do get to that point, I'll do another video when I get there, hopefully in a month or 2. When I do get there, I'm still going to try to maintain a healthy lifestyle, because I know the benefits of that. So yeah. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that short little video. You can ask me anything that you want to ask me. If you want assistance with your journey, I'm willing to do that, because you know it's all about body positivity and health. Because even though I want to lose weight, I also have to think about my body, because hypertension, which is pressure, and diabetes type 2, which is known as sugar hair, they actually run in my family, like both of them. And regular exercise and diet can actually reduce my risk of getting those stuff. So this means more to me than just losing weight. So guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like this video, share it with your family and friends, and drop a comment. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, peace out.